The Amitābha Sutra by H. A. Giles, 1894. Thus have I heard. At one time, the Buddha dwelt in Shravast, in the Jeta Grove, in the garden of the benefactor of orphans and the solitary. With him there was a great host of bhiksus, 1,250 in all, and a multitude of bodhisattvas, 32,000 in number. Then the Buddha addressed the elder Shariputra and said, "Far away to the west there is a Buddha land, called the land of ultimate bliss. In that land there is a Buddha called Amitābha, who is preaching the law at this moment." "Shariputra, why is that land called the land of ultimate bliss?" "Because beings who are born in that land suffer none of the sorrows of pain, but enjoy every kind of bliss. Therefore, it is called the land of ultimate bliss." Again, Shariputra, in that Buddha land there are 7 rows of railings, 7 rows of nets, and 7 rows of trees, all of the 4 jewels, and this is why that land is called the land of ultimate bliss. Again, Shariputra, in that Buddha land there are always heavenly music and golden ground, and in the 6 hours of the day and night it rains mandarava flowers. And every day the beings of that land in the morning take their baskets and go forth to gather those flowers. They scatter them in worship of the 10 million Buddhas of the other regions. Then, returning to their own land, they take their meal and walk about. Again, Shariputra, in that land there are birds of various colors, white cranes, peacocks, parrots, charis, kalavinkas, and javanjvas. In the 6 hours of day and night, these birds sing forth harmonious notes. Their notes proclaim the 5 roots of goodness, the 5 powers, the 7 factors of enlightenment, and the 8-fold path. The beings of that land, hearing these notes, think upon the Buddha, think upon the law, and think upon the congregation. Shariputra, do not suppose that these birds are born as a result of sin. The reason is that in that Buddha land there are no evil realms. Even the names of such realms do not exist. These birds are produced by the miraculous power of Buddha Amitābha to proclaim the law. Shariputra, in that land there is a gentle wind which stirs the jeweled trees and jeweled nets. As they move, they give forth sweet and delicate sounds, like hundreds of thousands of musical instruments played together. Whoever hears these sounds naturally recollects the Buddha, recollects the law, and recollects the congregation. Shariputra, that Buddha land is complete in every aspect with such adornments. Shariputra, in that land there is a Buddha called Amitābha. His body is of golden hue. The light which issues from him is measureless and boundless, shining upon the lands of the 10 quarters without obstruction. Therefore he is called Amitābha. Again, Shariputra, the life of that Buddha and of the beings in his land is of measureless length. It lasts for countless kalpas, and for this reason that Buddha is called Amitayus. Since Amitābha has attained Buddhahood, 10 kalpas have passed. Again, Shariputra, that Buddha has very many disciples, arhats and bodhisattvas, all of whom are pure and holy. Their number cannot be calculated. Shariputra, the Buddha land of Amitābha is complete in every respect. Shariputra, beings who hear of that land should vow, "I wish to be born in that land." Why? Because they will be in the company of such noble and holy beings. Shariputra, one cannot attain birth in that country by the practice of small good works. Good men or good women who hear of Amitābha and who hold his name in remembrance with heart unwavering for 1 day or 2 days or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7. When these persons come to die, The Buddha Amitābha, with a multitude of holy beings, will appear before them. At the moment of death their hearts will not be confused. They will at once attain rebirth in the land of Amitābha. Shariputra, therefore I say, if a good man or good woman has faith, he should vow to be born in that land. Shariputra, as I now praise the inconceivable virtues of Amitābha, so do the Buddhas in the eastern region praise these virtues. There are Buddhas as many as the sands of the Ganges. Aksobhya Buddha, Meru Shikharadhara Buddha, Mahameru Buddha, Meru Prabha Buddha, and others. All these Buddhas proclaim this truth. O beings, you must believe in this scripture which praises the inconceivable virtues of Amitābha. Shariputra, in the southern region, there are Buddhas as numerous as the sands of the Ganges. Candra Surya Prad, Pa Buddha, Yasas Buddha, Great Yasas Buddha, Joyful Light Buddha, Unceasing Light Buddha, and others. They proclaim the same truth. O beings, you must believe in this scripture which praises the inconceivable virtues of Amitābha. Shariputra, in the western region, there are Buddhas like Amitābha Buddha, Immeasurable Voice Buddha, Immeasurable Banner Buddha, Immeasurable Virtue Buddha, and others. They proclaim the same truth. Shariputra, in the northern region, there are Buddhas like Flame Banner Buddha, Sumeru Banner Buddha, Cloud Freedom Buddha, and others. They proclaim the same truth. Shariputra, in the nadir, there are Buddhas like Lion Buddha, Resplendent Buddha, Dharma Banner Buddha, and others. They proclaim the same truth. Shariputra, in the zenith, there are Buddhas like Brahma Sound Buddha, Cloud Sound Buddha, Cloud Freedom Buddha, and others. They proclaim the same truth. Shariputra, why is all this? Because beings who hear this scripture and who hold the name of Buddha Amitābha will be protected and helped by all the Buddhas and will never fall into evil realms. Their minds will be fixed on supreme enlightenment. Therefore, Shariputra, you and all beings must have faith in this scripture, which praises the inconceivable virtues of Amitābha. The Buddha said to Shariputra, Tathagatas speak words of truth. Tathagatas speak words of reality. Tathagatas speak words of what is. Tathagatas speak words which are not otherwise. Therefore, you must believe. Shariputra, when beings hear this scripture, let them receive and maintain it. Let them praise it. Let them recite it. Let them explain it. And let them practice according to its teaching. They will all attain blessings beyond measure. The Buddha, having spoken this scripture, the elder Shariputra, and all the bhikshus and bodhisattvas, and the gods, men, asuras, and others in the whole world, rejoiced. They believed, accepted, and reverently practiced what the Buddha taught.